Hello, everybody. Very excited to bring you something that if you've ever filled out a bracket before, if you're somebody that keeps up with college basketball, like me, or Cone, or Blaine, from the start to the beginning, you've looked, dissected the games, you've looked at the matchups, who has a better win percentage, who's a better offensive rebounding team, who has a better net. For some people out there, I'm saying words that might as well be in a language they don't understand. And no, there's no Rosetta Stone for it, other than just watching the games. But it's amazing how the person that always wins the bracket challenge or the office pool is somebody that hasn't kept up with college basketball that much and just wants to do it for the fun of it. And with that being said, let me introduce our guest bracket selection maker, Miss Meredith Bussin.
Yes.
Meredith, thank you for joining us on the set here of Crain and Company.
I'm honored to be here.
Yes, definitely.
Thank
Make sure you subscribe. Meredith will tell you. If you don't subscribe, there's going to be problems. So turn that notification bell on as well. But Meredith, I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
No doubt. I want you to tell the audience how in-depth your basketball knowledge goes and how much you've kept up with this year, because we may pepper you with a little questions before we get to your picks for the Final Four and more.
It's fast.
Yes.
It's deep. I know there's a lot of dribbling.
Yes.
I know there's jumping.
Yes.
I know that the goal is a basket.
Yes.
You're on fire.
Are you
So
Dick
really-
Vitale?
Yes. I mean, the female version, of course, indeed. But
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm ready
can tell.
to talk about my picks. It's scientific, really.
Yes.
So you'll find.
Yes, well, we're all about, the scientific distribution of everything here. We want to say our Final Four picks first, guys. We're going to go around the room, then we're going to get to Mayor Bear over here. I'm going to start. I've got Texas Tech coming out of the West.
Okay.
Circle the wagons. Mark Adams, a lot of love sent your way, my friend. Kentucky coming out of the East. Got him beating Baylor. Not a very popular pick on the set here lately if you've watched any of the shows. Out of the South, I've got Arizona. They've been consistent, man. Consistent as tuberculosis. And then give me Auburn out of the Midwest. I got them beating Iowa. Iowa's hotter than a fat kid in a first sleeping bag at summer camp. Meredith, I'm taking them. Cone?
Okay, so you have one seed.
Summer
coming
camp.
Like Tennessee.
Like, I'm talking,
Like
I'm
hot.
talking like, let's go down Louisiana swamp summer camp.
Okay.
Sticky heat. Camp Ramalade.
out. So you have one seed coming out.
I've got one
Arizona.
seed.
Man, first year ever, I don't have a 1 seed, get this, or a 2 seed in the Final
You're
Four.
crazy.
I have Arkansas.
crazy.
I have Arkansas in the West beating Texas Tech. I have Purdue coming out of the East beating UCLA, which you guys disagree with.
I Purdue.
In the Midwest, I have Iowa beating Auburn right now. That's the one I feel the least confident in. But I have Tennessee in the South beating Arizona and winning the championship. That's my 4.
Good luck with that. All right, I'm going to go to the West. I said that, and that was...
How the
There
West
was no love in
was in
that.
good luck.
There was no love in that.
Mr. West.
Mr. West.
I'm taking the Duke Blue Devils. Oh, that's Coach K?
Away
good
from
luck.
me, Satan.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow.
Coach K? Ouch, that hurt.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to cry later.
Well, you're cheering on the Devils, so that's
Okay.
on you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, my time?
Okay, Rosemary's
Okay,
Baby,
team,
go
thank
ahead.
you. All right, that also hurt. All right, then we go down to the East. This is the team I had winning it all earlier, but now they are making it to the finals. They will lose to a later team I will announce when I get there. But this is the Kentucky Wildcats.
I agree with that.
Solid from 1 to 5. Oscar, National Player of the Year, can do it all type of guy. Ty Washington, figure it out. All right, let's go to the South. All right, we have Arizona. Best team, I think, in the nation. Leading assists, leading shooting percentage. And they all came together from different places and looked at you and said, you know what? Let's just win games. And you know how you win games, Meredith?
Come as strangers, leave as friends.
Yes.
Yes,
On point.
that's 100% correct.
Okay.
Beautiful. Then we're going to the Midwest. I'm taking the Auburn Tigers. All right. I think they got the best draw in the entire league. They place Iowa. Iowa can shoot it, but they have no big man, like tall man down low, get closer to the
Over
basket.
6'5".
Yes, somewhat, yes. And Auburn has a couple of giants down there, including one going to be, in my opinion, the number 1 pick in the draft. So I have Duke coming out of the East, Duke coming out of the West, Kentucky coming out of the East, Arizona coming out of the South, and the Auburn Tigers coming out of the Midwest.
Meredith,
Great.
before we get your 4, I've known Blaine his whole life. I have never heard him talk in that tone or
Really?
that pace. And I am horrified on levels that I don't think anybody in here
Meredith,
Is it because it's
Meredith,
mixed
can I tell you
company?
something? I have never met this man.
But he was like one of those people that's like on those
are
cooking
you?
channels. Like one of those people who like talks is like, and now we're gonna add cinnamon. Don't you just love this time of year for cinnamon?
Oh, like kind of a QVC.
that's exactly
Like, you know what I love so much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And the
exactly
nutmeg.
right. I spend a lot of my day yelling.
He does.
And sometimes
At this
I want to
point,
come on the
modulation.
that you've
set.
never met?
I'm going to come on the set, Cone, stranger, Meredith. Come on the set, and just speak calmly. I feel like I could do that.
Let us reason together.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
perfect.
I'm horrified. All right, Meredith. I'm gonna to use a basketball term. I'm gonna throw you the alley oop right here.
Okay.
Which means I'm gonna throw you an alley. You're gonna catch it. You're gonna dunk it. Not physically, but verbally with your bracket, because that's
And
how
that's
it works.
when, oop, there it is, comes
That's
in.
that's very.
Okay.
You're
There you go.
barking up the right tree. We're
Okay.
almost there.
Jock.
All right. So we're gonna go to the West.
Okay.
Who do you have in the Final Four, and why? Meredith, go. Here's the pass.
So, good lineup. Like a lot of good teams.
sure.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
team that popped out, Vermont.
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 Love that.
I love their sharp cheddar. I love their maple syrup.
Yes.
I love their fresh produce. Have you been there in the fall? Leaf peeping.
That's actually the pregame meal. It's sharp cheddar and
Sharp
maple
cheddar.
I heard it is beautiful.
Together.
up
Gorgeous.
there. Yes.
Gorgeous.
So you're taking Vermont. So you've got
Small state, great things. I think they've got a great
Small
team.
state.
so you've
great
got
things.
Vermont beating Arkansas.
Uh-huh.
And moving all the way up. Do you have Vermont beating Gonzaga? I'm guessing you have Vermont
The
beating
Zags?
Gonzaga. The Zags.
I do.
You
Yeah.
do.
I
Okay.
do.
You got Vermont beating the Zags
love
in a
it.
The
matchup
Gorgonzolas?
that you can
The
find in any
Gorgonzolas,
YMCA
yes.
near you. And then you've got Vermont in the Final Four. I like
All
it
the way.
mainly because of sharp cheddar, maple syrup, beautiful sights, and great produce.
Exactly.
That's
And,
a winning
All
formula
things.
for
That's a winning
basketball.
combination.
and maybe top it off with some really nice ice cream.
Wow,
There
you're
you
making
go.
me hungry.
I think that was on John Wooden's pyramid.
I want some
really
ice cream,
think
and I'll
that
go to the
was.
fall
Top
and
of
go
the
to the
pyramid.
walk in Vermont. It sounds
Yeah,
beautiful.
let's do it. Let's go walk in the park. All right, let's
But
go.
don't travel.
Yeah, let's go down to the east. Let's go the opposite way. Which it's funny, the west and the east
Okay.
are on top of each other, which is really north-south. I'm not getting into cardinal directions. I'm not Christopher Columbus. But who do you have coming out of the east, Meredith?
Out of the East. So I know they won last year, Baylor. But not because you think they won last year. It's
Okay.
because my sister went there.
Of course.
It's because Waco is becoming quite a lovely town.
I've never been there. I've always wanted to visit
The
there.
silos
I've
are
heard it's nice.
gorgeous. I mean, they've shiplapped everything. So I'm going to go with the shiplap team. Baylor, Sick'em Bears.
Could it
That's-
also
what a great
be because Mare Bear is a great nickname for you and Baylor are the Bears? as well?
Akin, yeah.
Okay.
I would, yeah, for sure.
There you go.
Totally understandable. Sneaky pick there because guess what? Neither one of these guys believe
Nope.
in Baylor, Meredith. I
They
hate to
don't.
say it. I hate to be the guy that says it. I've got Baylor going all the way to the Elite Eight. I think your pick is great for very similar reasons. And there's no more Colts out there. I think that's a big deal as well in Waco. We all know that disaster. All right. Now, let's take a trip down, or really up to the right, again, the way this is printed, to the south. Meredith, who will be playing in the Final Four in the south?
This one was easy.
Really?
Okay.
Very easy.
Good for you.
Villanova.
Good for you.
Okay.
Yep. Shout out to Ben and Heidi and Sam that went there. 3 of my really good friends.
Yeah.
Nice.
All alums, all great people. So I figure it's a great team.
Yeah.
Wait, you know 3 people? Because we had this conversation
never met
earlier
anybody
that
who
we've
went to
never met anyone
No,
who said
they're
I
my
graduated
best
from
friends.
Villanova.
Yeah.
We are not hanging
I
out
wonder
with
if
the right
so. It is a real place. Villanova is actually a real place. I've never met anybody that was like,
Right.
"Hey, what's up? I'm Chad. I'm from Villanova." That situation has never happened for me.
I've
Never.
only heard great things.
We need to hang out with a higher class of people.
We do.
Well,
yeah,
they
our
should-
friends
they should come out and
suck.
visit. And then you can meet them in person.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like
Meet
it's
the
like
real
Pete Golding. Our
Villanova
friends suck. I do want to ask this. So, you're picking Villanova to make the Final Four, not because of Jay Wright or
No,
any
they're-
of the players on the team. It's because of people you knew that went there.
Okay, confession. I do like the color scheme, blue and blue.
Okay.
Okay.
Really
Yes,
nice.
Love that.
Looks good on anyone. Especially that Colin.
Gillespie.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, as far as point guards go,
Ooh. Now you got a little Trevor Knight, Katy Perry situation.
I mean,
going on.
he might be a little too young, but he was redshirted, so he's a little bit older than the
Yeah,
rest,
he's an
right?
older guy.
Okay.
So he's a little
Wow.
bit older, so I feel like, okay, this is maybe
You're safe here.
Listen, redshirt's good for everybody for
zone.
multiple
Yeah,
reasons.
stay there.
That's great.
Love that. One seed
love
and a
that.
2
That's
seed.
great
like Colin
pick.
G.
Nice.
Yeah, Colin G.
Colin
Ooh.
G.
Yeah.
That's
I
really
love the mix
Hollywoodish.
there.
I like that.
All right, Meredith. Let's go to the Midwest. It's flat.
Midwest is best.
Midwest. Who do you have coming out of the Midwest and why?
This one, I had to really do some research on.
Ooh, I love that.
You had to dive deep.
I had to go really down deep, and I had to look at where things were. I had to look at the names of things,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to think about smiling And when I think of smiling, I think of toothpaste. I think of Colgate.
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 Yes.
Beautiful.
Colgate, because
Yes.
it sounds kind of like a scandal.
Yes.
Colgate.
Have you heard about what they
Have
did
you heard
at
about Colgate?
Yeah.
But it also sounds like just a winning smile with a gleam in
Yeah.
your teeth. And it's in Hamilton, New York. Great musical.
Really?
I
Great
love where you're,
musical.
and I will tell you, Colgate beat Arkansas in the first round last year.
Yeah.
So they've got a little experience. Teeth are going to be white. Hamilton, New York.
The Raiders,
Alexander
right?
Hamilton was the treasurer, so that means that it's a money pick with Colgate. Meredith,
gonna hit.
I love you diving deep there. So, all right, you've got Colgate, Villanova.
Yep.
You've got Baylor and Vermont.
Right.
Out of those four, who do you think wins the whole thing? If you had to pick one, after all the things, could it be the sharp cheddar maple syrup? Maybe it's the people you knew.
Is it Colin G?
Colin G?
As much as I really adore Sam, Ben, and Heidi, it's about Colin.
It's about
It's about Colin.
It's about Colin.
It's
So,
about
yeah,
Colin.
I
I had
think
that
that's what
feeling.
it gets down to.
Yeah.
And I also think that it's, again, the color scheme and the point guard.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how I'm picking.
Yeah.
I love that.
This is just perfection.
This is great.
The connection-
This
Like
is
I
the
said,
best segment we've
scientific.
ever done.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, her Final Four could look better than mine at
The
the end.
It
research-
could. Look, if Vermont
Effort
beats
you
Arkansas the
put in.
first game, I'm going to low-key start getting worried.
I had a question. Okay,
ahead.
Vermont, their mascot, Catamount?
Catamount.
The Catamounts.
Yeah, that's what. When a
Tantamount
cat-
to champion?
Well, no, a catamount is when a cat's life ends for the 9th time. What all have they accomplished?
Right.
What have they amounted to?
Right.
So it's a catamount. What they're saying is the mascot is we want to amount to a lot. We want to be agile like cats. I believe Western Carolina, maybe the catamounts
Nimble.
as well, is somewhere like that. So it's really what a cat has accomplished through their whole life, what they amount up to.
This is a lot of good information I'm learning.
100% factual
Thank you.
too.
This has just been an absolute enlightenment.
It has.
I can't wait to see
And I
how-
can only thank you so much for the research you've done, the effort you've put in, the
Hours
connections
of
you made.
research.
And I'm going to make it a point of emphasis to get in touch with Colin G for you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna get you a signed Villanova jersey.
That'd be great.
From Colin Gillespie.
And maybe a basketball too.
But Meredith, thank you so much for coming on
Thank you for
today,
having me.
and congrats on probably winning the bracket.
Yes, for sure.
Because we all know,
We've got money on this, right?
For sure.
for sure,
Yeah.
$100,000.
Well, I don't know about it anymore because after hearing those
Yeah.
four, I'm scared.
Maple syrup
Well,
perfectly.
well, Blaine's the same person that told everybody to put all the money they had on Masvidal to win the fight, but we're not going to bring
Hey,
that up.
I love
Well, I
maple
mean,
syrup.
We're not going to bring that
I
up.
like it on my pizza. I like it in
Is
my
there
hair.
sugar?
Hey,
syrup?
you also picked the 76ers and they got beat by 30 by the
I
Nets.
picked him to win the NBA championship, buddy. It's still the
And
regular season.
you picked them to beat the Nets.
Yeah, but I didn't tell everybody to spend all their money. But that's for another segment. Meredith, thank you so much for joining us. Guys, girls, everybody out there, make sure if you're not signed up for the Bracket Challenge at bracketchallenge2022.com, you do that right now. There's still time. Is your Final Four as good as Meredith's? Probably not, because you don't know as much as Meredith. And we all know the person in the office that picks people because of sharp cheddar, maple syrup, people that are related to them, they love bears, and also because Hamilton was a great musical, always ends up winning the Bracket Challenge anyway. Make sure you subscribe to Crain & Company, live 2 to 3 Central, YouTube, dailywire.com, become a member, or don't be lame, or Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you get your audio. We appreciate you guys joining us and like your chances of winning the Bracket Challenge after Mayor Bear just dropped some knowledge on you. It's going, gone.